Hello, welcome to Feed, Play, Love, the bite-sized podcast for parents. I'm Siobhan Hunt. This is a show all about parenting. I speak to experts and carers about everything from fussy eating, toddler behaviour, sleep and more. How many toys do your kids have that don't get used? If your kids are anything like mine, they have boxes of toys that they just don't want to let go of, even though they haven't played with them in years. What if, Toy Story style, it was possible for the toys to have another life, to go to a home where that particular item will be loved and played with? Could that persuade your child to let them go? Julie Mathers is the CEO and founder of Flora and Fauna, and she has a suggestion for you. Hi, Julie. How are you?
Hello, thank you so much for having me on. Yeah, I'm pretty well, actually.
Perfect. Well, look, tell us what you would like to see happen with these unused toys.
Every year, 26.8 million toys are thrown away and they go into landfill. And that's such a lot of toys that could otherwise go to a really amazing home. And there's about 1.6 million Australians that can't afford to give their children a toy. So for me, that seems to be a match, and we need to sort out that match. So I would like to see these toys that aren't used, that children get bored with really quickly. I'd like to see them go to children who would actually love to get a toy, because otherwise they wouldn't this Christmas.
Now, the idea here is that you have your own elves that are magically repairing these toys. Can you tell me about how that works?
Yeah, we do indeed. So at Flora and Fauna, we have a recycling program just in general for stuff that we sell. And we thought to ourselves, we should extend this out. So what's happening is we're asking for customers to send us toys, and they're pre-loved toys, and we don't mind if they're missing an ear or something like that. And then we are working with our very amazing elves. They're the Peninsula Senior Citizens Toy Repair Club, and they're basically a group of volunteers in Sydney who get together. It's brilliant for their community too. They get together and they fix toys and they upcycle toys. So they are proper real life elves.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. They've been doing this for years. We came across them, and it's such a great way to keep toys out of landfill, but also give them a new life too.
Now, I went to your website because I love this idea. And as I mentioned in the introduction, we have way too many toys that don't get played with. But you don't want us to send truckloads, do you? At the moment, you're only asking for one toy per household. Is that right?
Yeah, we're asking for one. That was just in case we got bombarded. Actually, we have had a few more than that, and in fact, the charity who we're working with, they have such a need for toys. So the warehouse can't turn into Santa's grotto quite. But yeah, ideally, if you've got one beautiful toy that you want to pass on to another child, please send it across to us, or drop it off actually at our store, we've actually got a store in North Rocks, just close to Parramatta in New South Wales. So if you're close by, drop that toy off as well. But we want to do as much as we can to get toys to kids who could do with them this Christmas.
So tell me about the charity you're working with, the one where who will take the toys and redistribute them. Can you tell us a bit about them?
Yeah, so we are working with We Care Connect. They're a really gorgeous charity. They're based on the Central Coast, and they're all volunteers, and they have effectively a lot of caseworkers who go and work with disadvantaged children and families to help them get their feet a little bit, and help them because they can't afford various things, and that's lots of things beyond toys as well. And we're working with them, and they're based on the Central Coast, and in the Central Coast and Hunter region, there's about 30,000 disadvantaged children in that region alone. So, and that's just there. We're working with them both to raise funds and to give them toys. So we've also so most of the toys are going straight to them to get to the children, but we're also putting some of the toys for sale on the website. And then every dollar spent on that toy goes to We Care Connect to raise funds for them as well.
That sounds fantastic. My only question is, it feels like maybe this is just my family, but it feels like this could run all year round. I'm assuming this one is just for Christmas, but would you suggest that somewhere like We Care Connect, would they be someone to keep your eye out from if you have toys that are in good nick that don't need to be recycled by your elves? Would they be someone to keep in mind in future if, for example, your kid has a party and they get 2 presents and they're exactly the same and you don't want to make that parent go back? And is that someone we could sort of keep in mind for those sort of items?
Yeah, keep them in mind. Also keep in mind things like Vinnie's, the South Asian Army, Dandelion Support Network, Smith Family. There's also Mummy's Paying It Forward. We've got a few listed on the website, actually. So if you've got toys, we've got a few sort of organisations that you could get those to someone. But absolutely keep your eye on We Care Connect as well. This has been so popular in a really good way. People going, yeah, we've got loads of toys. That, this was just for Christmas, but maybe this has got something which has got a bit more legs and we need to do something further with this.
Before I let you go, you mentioned earlier that Flora and Fauna also have a recycling program for your own products. Tell us a bit about your website, your business, your ethics, why this is something that's important for you to do.
I started Flora and Fauna back in 2014, so 7 years ago. And when I started it, I really wanted to create a better business, and a business completely driven by purpose and values. It's at the core of what we do. So our purpose is to help everyone make better choices. And we sell over 10,000 products, and they're better choices. So it could be shampoo bars, which I am an enormous fan of, by the way. I just think they're like, how did they not get invented until now? It could be shampoo bars. It could be bamboo toothbrushes. We sell everything from sort of beauty and skincare to home. So reusable silicone baking mats, kind of random thing that you might not have heard of. But we sell and even compostable phone cases. So much different kinds of things. But we sell a lot of better choices. But I've always gone, it can't finish at what we sell. It has to go through our business and what we do. So what we do is all about making better choices. We ship plastic free. Even the people who pick up our waste, we went around about 20 different companies to find the best. And it was about 4.5 years ago we launched our recycling scheme, because we have lots of products that we sell that are great natural ingredients, but they still come in plastic tubes or bottles.
Yeah.
More alternatives for those now, which is brilliant. But like, we're pushing plastic out there. We've got to be able to do something to take it back. So we launched a recycling scheme in June 2017, where we will take back any plastic sort of beauty products, sort of toothpaste tubes, shampoo bottles, makeup cases, sort of personal care. We'll take that back to us. And we also give people $10 for recycling it with us. So $10 to spend at F&F. So that's what we started then. Over the years, we've extended that to include blister packs, the medicine, and bread tags, plastic bread tags. We take those.
Fantastic.
We now get about 100 boxes of recycling a day. So it's crazy.
Wow. Wow. Crazy, but good. I love the idea about the toys, and I love the ethics behind your business. Julie, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on, Siobhan.
That's Julie Mathers. She's a CEO and founder of Flora and Fauna. You'll find links in the notes of this episode to all of those organisations that Julie mentioned, including a link to the website on Flora and Fauna, where you can work out how to donate your toys. I'm Siobhan Hunt. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please rate and review us so we can reach and help even more parents. And if you have a topic you'd like me to cover, send your email to feedplaylove@theparentbrand.com.au. See you next time.